33, 1 by 1 minus 10x. So let the integral be I. Then 10x we will write in the form of sine and cos. So I will be now cross multiplication in denominator. Now in next step we can write cos x in numerator and cos x minus sin x. Okay. Now here if you substitute any term, in suppose denominator, if you substitute you will get minus sign plus cos, that is not in numerator. Okay, so that means you need to simplify this question more. So what we can do, we can divide and multiply by 2. Now see, if you substitute cos x minus sin x as t, will get minus sin plus cos x. Okay, so cos x is there in numerator. Now sin x is not there, so minus we should do to get this expression, so that we can substitute the denominator part. So if we have to subtract sin x, we have to add also. So next arrangement will be add and subtract sin x. Okay, now here we have 2 cos x, that's why we multiplied cos x with 2, so that we can write 1 cos x with plus sin x and 1 cos x with minus sin x. So here we will write cos x minus sin x. 1 cos x will go with minus, then cos x plus sin x. Divide by the same denominator. Okay. Now we can separate the denominator. So cos x minus sin x divide by cos x minus sin x plus cos x plus sin x divide by cos x minus sin x dx. But these two are same, so we can cancel here. 1 by 2, 1 plus cos x plus sin x cos x minus sin x dx. Now in the next step we can separate the integral. So half integral 1 dx. This half is with both the integral. So cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus sin x. Okay. Now for this integral we'll use substitution method. Put cos x minus sin x as t. So minus sin x plus cos x as dt. Dx is equal to dt. See, this derivative sign is minus cos only. So minus we can take common, sin x plus cos x dx is equal to dt. So sin x plus cos x dx, since it is there in numerator, we can shift this minus as minus dt. Okay, so our integral will become now, for this we can write integral 1 dx means x plus half. For this we can write numerator as minus dt, divide by denominator we supposed as t. So x by 2 minus 1 by 2, 1 by dt, t dt, that is log of t plus c. Okay, so we can write t as cos x minus sin x. This is our final answer. Question 34, let the integral be I. Now, if in substitution method, what we used to do, we'll mostly try to put the expression inside the root term, or inside the root expression we'll try to put, or some expression which are with square or cube or inverse function we try to put, and mostly denominator. Okay, so here if you see tan x is in root term, square root. So if we substitute tan x as t, you will get sec square x dx. Okay, derivative of tan x will be what? Sec square x dx dt. But here if you observe, sec square term is not there, but we can make, because since one cos is there, if we multiply with one cos, we will get cos square, that is sec square. Okay, so we can change this into sec square form. That means we should multiply with cos x. So if we are multiplying with cos x, we need to divide by cos x also. Okay, so our arrangement is what? Multiply and divide in denominator with cos x. So multiplying will give cos square and divide will give sine by cos. Now this sine by cos we can write as tan x, isn't it? And this 1 by cos we can write sec square x. Now here half power and here 1 power. Okay, that means we can write root tan x, because this tan x we can write root tan x whole square. Okay, so 1 square root will go in denominator, 1 square root will be left. Now we can put tan x as t. So we'll get sec square x dx is equal to dt. So integral will become now, whole numerator we can write as dt divided by root t, isn't it? Now t power half, and that is in numerator, will give minus. Then power rule we can apply for the integral. Add 1 in power, divide by the same power. So 1 minus half means t power half, divide by half. So 2 t power half means root tan x plus c. Okay, so this we got here. If we observe this integral, directly we can apply the formula also, f dash of x divided by root f of x. Okay, the term which is inside the root, derivative of that term is if there in numerator, so answer will be 2 times root of denominator. And see, we got the same answer, isn't it? 2 root tan x, the term inside the bracket. So this also we can apply here. For this particular integral, 1 plus log x we will suppose as t. But first let the integral be I. Okay, then put 1 plus log x as t. So derivative of 1 will be 0, log x means 1 by x dx, which gives dt. So our integral will become now 1 plus log x is t square and dx by x is dt. So we can apply the power rule here, t cube by 3 plus c, then resubstitute the value, that is 1 plus log x whole cube by 3 plus c. Let the integral be I. Now here if we substitute, mostly log term also we substitute in substitution method. Okay, so derivative of x will be 1, derivative of log x will be 1 by x, dx is equal to dt. Now cross multiplication will be the term which is there in question. See, x plus 1 by x and dx. So we can write, instead of these three terms we can write dt, and here bracket we supposed as t, so t square will come. Now this is easy, we can use power rule, add 1 in power, divide by the same power. So 2t cube means we can resubstitute the value, x plus log x whole cube by 3 plus c. Let the integral be I. So I told you in a previous question also, try to substitute inverse function, log function, okay, the expression inside the root term. So here also if we check tan inverse, let's check whether if we substitute tan inverse x power 4 st, so we'll get the other expression in the question or not. So see, tan inverse x derivative is 1 by 1 plus x square. The angle is square. Here angle is x power 4. So 1 by 1 plus x power 4 square, that is 8. And since it is composite, derivative of x power 4 is 4x cube dx dt. So see, we got x cube here, 1 plus x power 8 here, 4 we should take the other side. So we can write here, put tan inverse x power 4 as t. So derivative will be 1 plus x power 8 4x cube dx as dt. So x cube dx by 1 plus x power 8 will write dt by 4. So integral will become, see, all these expression will write as dt by 4. And for sign will be same. For the bracket inside will write t. So 1 by 4 integral sine t dt we can write, and we know integral sine t is what? Minus cos t. So t value we can substitute cos of tan inverse x power 4 plus c. 38. So for this integral we can substitute denominator. So put x power 10 plus 10 power x as t. So we'll get 10 x power 9 and 10 power x log 10 dx equal to dt. So it's a whole numerator term we got here. So that means we can write dt in numerator and divide by t. So log of mod t plus c will come, log of 10x plus x power 10 plus c, which is in option D. Or you can solve directly by using the formula f dash of x divided by f of x. If derivative of denominator is there in numerator, directly answer will come log of the denominator. So see, log of the denominator here we can write. Question number 39. Integral is dx by sine square x plus cos square x. So here 1 is there. So in place of 1 we'll substitute sine square x plus cos square x. Then we separate the integral. First we can separate the denominator here. So sine square x by sine square x cos square x plus cos square x by sine square into cos square. Okay, so this sine square x we can cancel here, and here cos square. That means we are left with 1 by cos square and 1 by sine square. Now we can separate the integral. So 1 by cos square x dx and 1 by sine square x dx. This we can write sec square x dx, and this one we can write cosec square x dx. So this we can write as tan x, and integral of cosec square is minus cot x plus c. So which is in option B. So we can write option B is correct.